Tenor guitar time. This week, let's work on the D-shaped minor chords and arpeggios. In that opening piece of music, the main theme is going from D major to G minor. And this is the chord I want to focus on, which is the D-shaped minor chord and the arpeggio. Let's do a quick review of the different chord shapes in the minor form. So down low, we have our G-shaped minor. Here's our E-shaped minor chord. Here's our D-shaped minor chord, which is the focus for this week, which leads us to the C-shaped minor chord and the A-shaped minor chord. And then back to where we started at the G-shaped minor chord. So by learning these chord shapes, you can play up and down the neck and have access to the key notes of the arpeggios. That's the whole point of what we're doing here. So for today, let's stay on this G minor chord in the D-shaped. All right, here's the arpeggio notes. The root for this chord is on the A string right here. That's our G note. A string, 10th fret. Here's the arpeggio. Remember, the arpeggio is the 1, 3, 5 of the chord, which are the key notes of the chord. All right, let's practice that with the metronome. 1 beat per note. And I like to start on the root note. Every time we practice these arpeggios, let's start on the root note so you really familiarize yourself where the important notes are on the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can do that double time. on the high note like we did in the major lesson for this D-shaped chord. So we're going to add this high G right here on the 15th fret on the high E string. So we're just going to add. Now this is where we want to do our finger position shift. I'm going to take this first finger and jump down to the D note there. And the way the pattern works out on this one, we're going to go do the pattern I just did, but we're going to go past our root note, one note, and then come back and start over again. All right? So let's see, let's do this one note per beat. Two, three, four. Let's try this minor arpeggio at the D shape with the extra high note, double time. And again, we're going to add that extra note going past the root and then coming back. Okay, here's a finger exercise for you. We've done this pattern before, and it's a good pattern to practice in every form. And we're still playing the arpeggio notes, but we're going to go 1, 2, 3, go back to the previous note before that third note, and then count 1, 2, 3, and so on. So, and to make this one makes a little more sense, I'm going to start on the low note right here, which is a D note right here. So I'm going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, then go back to the previous note, 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 and then we're going to hit that start over and hit this this turnaround note we're going to hit again to start. And if I remember correctly, with this pattern we're going to have an extra couple notes to fit into our metronome count, and I'm going to just strum our G minor chord in the D shape twice, I think. Okay, let's see how that works. Let's try the same pattern double time, and we don't need to hit the 2 chords to make it fit into our metronome pattern. practice that over and over until you can do it smoothly. And, let's discuss the virtues of this D-shaped minor form. So, for example, a lot of songs that are based in the minor chord, an A minor, let's say it does a 1-4-5 pattern with A minor as a root note, A minor, D minor, E minor. A lot of songs with those chords. Well, here's my A form for A minor. That sounds good, but you may not want to slide up that far. So here's our A minor, and the D-shaped minor is right here, which is the D minor in this case. So it's very handy right here. So A minor, D minor, E minor. Here's A minor, D minor, E minor. There you have it. That's the D-shaped minor chord in arpeggio. Try to practice any chords, any songs you know that have the minor chord in them. Practice using that shape. I'm going to just continue playing my music from the opening, which is one of my Kelp Dwellers tunes. So the home base for this song is one of these 5 chords, the D5. The next section goes to this part. If you want to play along. And it's a walk down on the low note. Thanks for joining me on Tenor Guitar Time. Next time we'll work on the D-shaped 7th chords. Keep practicing.